what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about the different ways that those sounds, or their qualities. So when we talk about these things, we're talking about the elements of music. For example, how long or short a sound was, we're talking about its duration, aren't we? How high a sound is or how low a sound is its pitch. So for example, what would have a very high pitch of these sounds that we've talked about?
The birds.
The birds, definitely, they had a very high pitch, didn't they? What had a low pitch of these sounds?
Yeah, the coffee grinder, the cicadas.
You think the cicadas had a low pitch?
Maybe a bit.
Medium pitch? What about you, Ethan? You said cars had a low pitch? Good. When we talk about tone colour, we're talking about the quality of a sound, where it has a very harsh sound or whether it has a very soft, smooth sound. So a really good way of describing tone colour is the harshness or the softness of the sound. And we've got here a glass of water, and when you tap it, it makes different sounds. For example, if I have a metal spoon, it's going to give a very harsh metallic sound. But then if you use a wooden spoon, note the difference in the quality of the sound. How would you describe that second sound?
I'd call it very smooth, soft. I'd say very gentle. Gentle, yeah.
A very gentle sound. And what about this one?
Ear piercing. High-pitched.
Finally, one of the elements of music I wanted to talk about is dynamic. Dynamics is how loud or how soft your sound is. But some sounds aren't just soft, are they? And some sounds aren't just loud. What do some sounds do?
They kind of change.
They do, they change.
Like when the cars go.
Good. That's a great example. When the cars go past, it gets louder, and then what happens? It gets softer again. Good. So each sound that you heard, the coffee grinder, the cars, the leaves in the trees, the cicadas and the birds, each of those had elements of music happening. They had a long or a short sound, they were a high pitch or a low pitch, and they might have been a soft, muted sound or maybe a very harsh, ear-piercing sound, and they were loud or maybe soft or maybe a combination of both. So we have our chart right here, and what we're going to do on our chart is we're going to think about these elements of music in each of our sounds.